You don't have a bad life. You only have bad habits that are haunting you. And these bad habits you have tried several times, made attempts to stop, but it becomes difficult. These habits can be said to be an addiction. An addiction is a bad habit you keep doing even when you know they are wrong, even when you know they have diverse effect, negative effect on you. This addiction can be drug abuse, masturbation, lies, as many as you can. You know specifically that habit that you struggle so hard to stop. You have tried several times. It is not working. You have gotten to the point where you have given up and these habits have become normal to you. But actually, whether you normalize it or not, they are not normal. Masturbation can never be normal. Lesbianism can never be normal. Lies can never be normal. Drugs abuse can never be normal. What makes it normal is that you now feel comfortable doing it. Why? Because you have tried over times and it is not working. But first, for you to overcome this habit, for you to overcome this addiction, the first thing you must do, you must come to terms, you must be honest with yourself that these things are wrong. These things are wrong. If you still see them, if you still argue whether they are wrong or not, is a proof that you are not willing to come out of it. If you still argue about how healthy masturbation can be, if it's something good or not, you are actually not willing to come out of it. And mind you, these things have the capacity to limit your growth. It breaks down your self-esteem. It has an effect on your health when you consistently carry out these activities. It forms a form of resistance to certain changes that would have happened within your space. And so if you want to break out of any form of addiction, the first thing you must do is to acknowledge and be honest to yourself that these things are wrong. You cannot break out when you are still negotiating with that habit. And secondly, you have to agree with yourself that you need help. You agreeing with yourself will now move you to seeking counsel, seeking someone to talk to, seeking for someone who can help you out. Probably that person have passed through such kind of difficult situation and God have helped the person to break out of it. So if you want to break out of this addiction, first I said you have to agree with yourself, be honest to yourself that these things are wrong, and then agree that you need help. It is only someone who acknowledges that he or she needs help that can be helped. If you are still struggling and you still don't see the need of seeking assistance, seeking help, well, one thing I am certain is that addiction grows in secrecy. That particular habit that you keep doing in the secret and you are not proud of, you are not willing for anyone to know about it, will continue to become a monster to your growth until you start seeking for help. As you journey through life, come to terms with this so that you can experience certain level of growth. Is that okay? I will stop here for today, and then tomorrow I will proceed on other steps you can take to break out of addiction. For someone like me, I experienced a level of addiction that lasted for 15 years. It took time, it took prayers, it took commitment, consistency. It took me all I know I could do to break out of that addiction. And I'm reaching out to you. You can break out of that addiction, you can break out of that habit if you are willing. If only you be willing to work on yourself and carry out the things that will be recommended to you. It will help you to break out of these addictions and give you an opportunity to grow. Till I come your way in the next episode,